So we have moved up Foodie Friday by a day. So let's call this one Tasty Thursdays. And tasty it is. It's a sister to a spot we were earlier in the summer. La Parisienne Crêperie in Oakville. This is Verlan. Happy to be inside to see Courtney. What's up? And Mike. Hey, buddy, how are you, man? So when we visited you guys in July at La Parisienne in Oakville, we had Courtney do all the on cameras because you were playing shy. But this time,
that's true. Now I'm here.
We wanted to have you on, Mike, because to describe what Verlan is.
Yes.
Am I saying that Verlan?
Verlan, but you could also pronounce it Verlan.
Okay.
That's exactly.
Because La Parisienne Crêperie is more traditional. Right?
That's right.
That was your parents' spot. You taken over your parents' spot. It's a more traditional crêperie. What is this place?
All right. Well, this place is what you would see in Paris now, right? So that's what we wanted to do. Like you would get some restaurants in the outskirts of Paris. You get like the really good stuff, right? When you go to Paris and you go to the Eiffel Tower, for example, you'll get tourist restaurants. But if you want something a little bit more original, then you'll get to the outskirts, and this is what you'll get. So this is what we call it Verlan. Verlan is Pig Latin that is used in Paris. This keeps on falling down.
Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing so. It's slang.
Yes,
right?
it's slang.
It's a way to talk.
It's a way to talk. It's turning words inside out, and we played around with it. So Verlan actually means à l'envers, and we've used a lot of Verlan when it comes to the name of our crepes. So like for the first one, for example, les Céfrans, which is français. Our second crepe, which is Muff, which is femme. And we could go on with that.
But so we got Courtney making the crepes right now, actually. As far as like what's going on to the crepe, the style of crepe that you're making, is it different from, let's say, LP?
It's slightly different, right? We're still using the same great ingredients that we use at La Parisienne Crêperie. But we've changed things up a little bit. So you will get something that's a little bit different over here with the styles that we, like the combinations of all the flavors that we have available.
It's got a really nice cozy feel to it,
yes.
Which I think you opened this spot 6 weeks ago.
That's
and
right.
then just over the weekend we went into the red zone. So that has kind of changed things, how you're doing business. I guess we're only a couple days into it.
We're a couple days into it. We're getting used to it, but we've done our research. We want to make sure everyone's safe. Yeah. We're still allowed 10 people in here.
Right.
Although we have to keep 2 meters apart. So these tables are not being used, but the tables here, and here are being used. So you could have 6 people in here dining, no problem.
Yeah. You've also created this marketplace, kind of as you kind of walk in here, and this is a theme that you're really starting to see with cool little spots like this.
That's right. So with our little market, which is Petit Marché, we're supporting local products, local artists, local sauces, teas, you name it. This will be available to pick up here. We're also working on our website right now where you'll be able to purchase all these items online.
But any of your stuff you can do takeout too, right?
And we could do takeout as well.
Okay. And
this is the beauty. Like a lot of these products that we have over here, we actually use as well in our crepes.
You do?
Exactly. So.
Well, look what you got spinning up here, Courtney. Nice little sweet crepe for us. Okay, so how about we do this? Mike, good job. Look at you. Way to go, buddy.
Hey.
I knew you could do it.
Did it.
Maybe we'll get a mic on Courtney. You cool with that? And then we'll see if I tested out my crepe skills last time. We'll see if I've been practicing. When we come back to a great new spot on Barton Street. We should mention that, on Barton Street in Hamilton. It's Verlan on Morning Live. All right, good morning. Welcome back to Verlan, where I am attempting to make crepes. I attempted this in the summer in Oakville. Am I starting to mix it around, Courtney?
Yeah.
Spread that around. Oh, no. Spread that around. Oh, God. Oh, goodness. Okay.
Light hands.
Light hands. I'm making a mess.
Light hands. You're doing good. You got this.
Making a mess.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That's good. All right.
Okay. It's Courtney, everybody. The other half of the duo here at Verlan. Good to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
I guess it was in July you gave me a crash course on making crepes. And I think it went better than this, actually. So obviously I haven't been practicing.
I think you did all right. Start moving around the edges and loosen it up.
You can start to loosen when you start to see those bubbles.
Yeah, get around the edges.
Okay.
That's it.
Anybody that doesn't know anything about crepes, what makes them so light? Like, what kind of ingredients are you putting in here?
So it's really about your flour to water or liquid ratio. So as opposed to a pancake, which is a lot of a thicker batter, the whole idea with a crepe is to make it nice and paper thin. You want it lacy and light so that you can put any toppings you want on it, really. It becomes something that's able to be used savory or sweet.
Right, and we're making a sweet one?
We're gonna make a sweet one.
Okay.
We're gonna make a chômé, which is a pretty traditional sort of French crepe. Yeah, you got
So
this.
flip it.
Flip it, roll it, roll it, roll it.
Like that.
Keep rolling, keep rolling.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
It's
That's
hot.
hot. What temperature is the crepe? What do you want it at?
It's about 250 degrees.
It's about 250. Okay.
Yeah.
Because any hotter they would burn. That's kind of the perfect temperature
It's
for
the
it.
perfect temperature for cooking your crepe. For building your crepe, you're going to go down to about 150. So we're preparing the base on this one, and then when we're melting cheese or cooking an egg, we're moving over to the other side so that it doesn't burn.
Okay. So is that?
It's looking good. So flip it over again.
So flip it over.
This is your presentation side. No,
Okay.
the other way.
Oh,
So flip it, the whole thing over.
that way.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hot the fingers. Hot. Okay. There we go.
And fold it in half again like a triangle-ish.
There.
Yeah, like a fan. All right, now we're going to get a plate.
Okay. Oh, we got a plate right there.
There we are.
Okay.
Okay. So
What are we putting on it?
Bananas first.
Bananas first. Bananas go where? Everywhere?
Let's just make this a bit easier for you. Yeah, all over the surface.
All over the surface. Bananas. Banan. Okay. Bananas in there. Yes. Next.
All right, let's go with our Nutella.
Nutella.
All right, pipe it on.
Everywhere?
Sure, yeah. Try to make yourself a nice pattern. Be generous, Ted. Be generous. All right.
Okay. And then
Almonds.
almonds.
Toasted almonds.
Almonds going on. This one is called
Chômé.
Chômé. Oh, and then
Chantilly.
Oh, there we go. Whoa.
Easy.
Yeah.
Finish her off with some icing sugar.
Icing sugar. Okay. I promise if you come to Verlan, it will look much better than this. It might look like something like this one that Courtney made. Okay. Much better. Let's take a break. We'll come back. Maybe we'll get into the savory side. And let's tackle, is it really cool designs in here, right? We'll get into how you guys came up with that. Return to Verlan on Barton Street in Hamilton on Morning Live. It's a crepe off.
It's crepe off.
It's a crepe off here at Verlan, back with Courtney. You are making what?
I am making the saffron.
Saffron.
I just have to check for a second.
I am making
The mouf.
the mouf. Okay, so our crepes are already made. They're ready to go. And I'm just putting all of this stuff on here.
So you're gonna start off with your cheese. Get that brie on there.
Oh, look at that brie.
Super creamy. Break it up into lots of little pieces and spread it around. It goes a long way.
It's sticky. It's easy to.
It's sticky. It's really lovely local brie.
Well, we should mention that because you kind of created a little marketplace here, right?
Yeah.
So everything here is local.
Spread her out, Tim.
Spread it out.
I'm supposed to be helping you. It's a crepe off. See, what I do is not easy.
I know. That's what we're really showing. It might be the gloves too. Okay.
All right. We're good.
So that's going on there. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm putting the avocados.
Yes. Fan your avocados.
Back to what I was saying about the brie, about the eggs. There's everything that you're using. You're also selling in the marketplace here.
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of our cheeses, our eggs. We've got a bit of butter in there. I often do some little cakes and stuff. So anything that we use here is available for purchase as well.
Okay.
So
Chicken's on there.
perfect.
And then
Give her a drizzle.
little drizzle.
I think you're totally beating me, but You didn't have to cook the egg.
and you maybe help me out.
Maybe just.
Okay,
a
what's
bit.
What's the sauce here?
Herb enchilada aioli.
Nice.
Yummy.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna leave you to your own devices to try and fold that. So you've got oven roasted chicken, fresh avocado, local brie, herb enchilada aioli.
That?
And
Right.
I have got a local free-range sunny egg, Emmental cheese, artisanal ham, and we're gonna finish it off with a little herb burr.
Okay.
Once that egg cooks through.
So you have to wait for that egg to cook through.
Well, we're just gonna wait for the clear that's on there. So we put a little lid on there and leave it for a minute.
Can we?
okay?
Are we done, Mike? Can we pack it in
Yeah,
to
we
go?
can totally
We're kind of
plate
going because
yours.
you can have a crepe to go.
Absolutely,
right?
you can. Absolutely. So with
Use
this,
that,
I'm
yeah.
gonna do this one for you. Yeah, pop that there.
Could you reheat it if you get home and it?
Absolutely. If you need to reheat any of our crepes, you can do that by just putting them in a nice hot pan, no oil, just one side, then the other side, just to warm it through and crisp it back up a little bit. When we do these on the plate, we normally drizzle her with a little bit of aioli.
Right.
But for to go, we would put it on the side
On the side, so they can do that at home.
So that you can reheat it easily at
Okay.
home. Yeah.
You all done there?
She's pretty good.
Pretty good. Okay.
She's pretty
Well,
good.
you'll start packing that up because then we'll take a break. We'll come back. We got one more here. It's Verlan, a cute little spot, great little spot on Barton Street that also has something called toasties. And Courtney's been busy making some homemade bread for these toasties that we'll get into when we come back on Morning Live. Well, we're getting the full service treatment here at Verlan on Barton Street in Hamilton, back with Mike and Courtney, husband-wife team, who have opened up the spot about 6 weeks ago, but creating crepe dreams with a nice little French press there too. So Mike's French, but he met Courtney traveling in Australia. So you're bringing a little Australian to the shop too,
That's
Courtney.
right. Yeah, I have to add my little Aussie twist. So what we're making here is the Aussie. It's a toasty, which is what we call a toasted sandwich in Australia. And we are adding my homemade Vegemite.
So what is it? What is Vegemite to begin with?
It's a spread that we grow up on.
Right.
It was commissioned. So the history of Vegemite is that there was like a competition to recreate it and name it because when all the British immigrated to Australia, they missed their Marmite. And they couldn't get their Marmite, so they made Vegemite. And I'm calling this Courtney Mite because I
Courtney
can't
Mite.
get my Vegemite here in Canada.
So you make it yourself, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's going on there.
Yeah, and we're just gonna add a bit of avo and cheddar, and then we're gonna top it with a poached egg. So you'll see the finished product shortly.
We actually already have one made because we want to make sure that we're showing everything. So let's throw that one on there just to be sure we get to everything.
Okay.
Let's do the magic of TV because you're putting some cheese on there,
Quickly.
and that goes into the toasty.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll bring the other one
Lid,
over because we
lid.
also have to show off the French onion soup
Ah,
and your
boom.
world famous creme brulee.
That's going in there.
Okay, so this is the finished.
This is one
the finished
that we
Aussie.
prepared earlier.
And you said poached egg is going on top of that?
A poached egg is going on top of that. Cut it nicely. We're gonna get all that nice,
that.
ooey,
And
steamy.
while you're doing that, I know you want to give a shout out to a couple people who helped design the place.
Absolutely, I do. So our painter and a very integral part of our design team with the way we decided on making Verlan look.
Yeah.
It's our_paint pusher. His name is Ryan, and he also painted the entire outside and the beautiful mural on the side. And the other person would also be Jonathan, who is Tall Tree Carpentry, and he built all our built-in shelves and designed this this built-in storage banquette for us over there as well.
Yeah.
So
And if you haven't been watching all morning, they have a little marketplace that you can come in if you're coming in to get a crepe to go, or if you, ooh, those are a little slick, aren't they? A little slippery.
slippery little suckers.
So that's going on top of there.
That's
Can we
going on
finish
top.
with using the torch on the creme brulee and the French onion soup?
We sure can.
Because
I'm
that's
just gonna skewer this baby.
oh nice.
I got
Yeah.
a little extra
The finishing
Courtney
touches.
Mite on the side there. All right, I'll move this out of the way.
You guys are open right now.
We are open right now. We are able to seat still 10 people inside, which
Right.
is what we could do before. And yeah, we're open for takeout, dine-in, Wednesday through to Sunday. We just updated our hours. So we will be here for all your brunch needs.
So you're open till about 3, Wednesday to Sunday?
9 till 3,
9 till 3.
Wednesday to Sunday. Yeah.
Awesome. The little finishing touches on that creme brulee. Hey, great seeing you guys. Congratulations on opening. I know it's not
Thank you
easy
so much.
opening a new spot during a pandemic, but you're doing it well with
It's been fun.
with style. And also, don't forget their sister spot in Oakville too, that Parisian Crêpe. Luke, I think we got a bit of work to do here. And enjoy.
Bon appetit,
Wonderful.
guys. Thank you so much.